Cottonmouth, John Rose, Prince Hakeem back here again with me and my guys.
Damn. I said, hey, but it look like you're in the high mountains, bro. What are you doing at the mountains, man? Come down.
I can't stay around niggas no more, so I have to go far, far away. Until we get it, until my brothers and sisters get it right, I'll be back.
You in the mountains of Wakanda?
You already know.
He's somewhere. He's somewhere somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great to be back at it again, guys. We back at it again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're back at it, and I got an interesting topic for you guys, and it's basically dealing with fatal attraction, and this goes by, and I'm gonna bring in a celebrity part. So if y'all don't know, Blueface, he's a rapper, from Southern California, and he had brought this chick on his Krishan Rock.
Yeah.
He, like I say, he told her like, hey, I guess he found she had some talent in rapping, and so she brought him in the house, and I guess this was last year, and I guess everything wasn't going well in the house. So Wack 100, who also was there, he told Blueface to kick her out because she's not doing what she's supposed to do. I guess not working like she's supposed to do, or putting in work what she's supposed to do. And allegedly, I guess her and Blueface had some type of relations or something like that. And maybe he's say these things like, I'll make you do this, I'll make you a star, which all rappers or producers, they try to do, that type of stuff, But for me, it's like for where I'm here, got to take with it now. I think that she didn't put in her all. And so I guess, situation didn't work out. And so she got kicked out the house. And all of a sudden, she's trying it up, she's mad. To me, she's madly in love with Blueface. Trying to say like, oh, you got me pregnant. She had made a clip, found out she wasn't pregnant. And then a month later, she I guess she was in Oklahoma. So she went across country all the way to California to his house, stole his truck, also had wrote something in his garage in blood that I love you, Blueface, something like that. It looked like it was in blood, and then try to drive it back cross country to give it to her mom because her mom's not doing too well, and then found out I forgot which state it was. She got arrested, for stealing the car, the truck, and then also having drugs in the car in the car. And she went to jail. I guess she got for like 2 weeks or so. I guess she got bailed out. And then also when she got out, I guess she was trying to do better with herself. And then I guess 3 or 4 days ago, she put out a stuff and saying got Blueface name tatted on her right by her vagina area, saying, this is Blueface's, P word. And that shows me a strong thing of fatal attraction.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I feel like what Blueface is not doing is really taking it seriously of, putting a restraining order on her because, she's coming, she's doing stuff on social media. She's coming in your house, stealing stuff and all that type of stuff, and try to claim that, that you got me pregnant, all that type of stuff. And I feel like, when men, I say most men, we don't know how to deal with fatal attractions. And I was in a, like, this was back when I was teen, but I dealt with a fatal attraction one time when I was a teen. And,
wow.
I did. Yeah, I definitely did. And there was, and for me, I handled it in a different way because I had to bring in one of my best friends to kind of break it off because, I didn't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I had my friend kind of stepped in and try to kind of be the protector and all that type of stuff and all that type of things. And it kind of went away. But I feel like, men, men like just not just black men, any man, we don't know how to, handle fatal attraction and taking the proper steps of how to, deal with it, because fatal attraction could be very, very dangerous, very dangerous. It can yeah, it could be dangerous, man. Somebody can die from this. And I want to know what's your take on, how to, y'all could talk about the fatal attraction part, or how you feel like Blueface should handle it.
No, but the fatal attraction part, I'll go in and I can't. I know you're gonna really go in. The fatal attraction part, a lot of men, like you say, is very much true. A lot, it could become very, very dangerous because a lot of people don't understand the whole concept of fatal attraction, to the point that now fatal attraction have a TV show on the one, on True TV, is everywhere, because it's becoming very seriously, especially now. And a lot of people don't understand that it can happen to men as well. People think it's only women, but it can happen to men as well. And people say, how can it happen to men? Because a man, sometimes a part in a woman's brain is different from a man. That if you stimulate that part strong enough, she can't really live her life without you. I can say that. And that's when it becomes very, very dangerous. Because that part of her mind is stimulated to the point that she can't see you without anybody else. I know I keep giving you that look.
No. No, I see something switch. Yeah. No, you're right.
No, I see, yeah, the switch, Jordan. But I'm just saying, it's true. I can't. Is a part of a woman's brain. If it gets stimulated enough, she would not see herself with any other man but you.
100% agree. Now, here's my opinion about this. When men stop being sexually irresponsible, we would not have problems like this. Think about it.
Sometimes I can't even don't really have to deal with sex.
No, I understand. No, but let me give you an example. Jordan, you married, right?
Yes.
If you was fucking multiple women, you think you would be in the same position he's in right now?
With Blueface?
More likely, yeah.
More than likely, same thing.
Fatal attraction, yeah.
Listen, we as single men, we deal with that. So the thing about it is, this is why it's better for a man to marry and be with one person. But here's the issue is, having money make these guys think they're above this moral ground at times. Well, I can do whatever I want, doesn't matter. She's crazy. And sometimes when a nigga gets some cash, he gets a pass to do irresponsible stuff. Nobody has held Future accountable. Nobody's held NBA Youngboy or even Kodak. Kodak's about to have his third baby in a span of like a couple months. Now, mind you, when these women get crazy, here's the second point. A lot of women, listen, 70% of the women we meet in life in general have abandonment issues if we dealing about the Black culture. Now, that girl clearly said it in so many ways. She had abandonment issue, attachment issues. So you're talking about somebody who, you are a man with money and you're providing. She's sleeping. You put food in her belly. She doesn't have to worry about something. I would go crazy too.
No, but Hakeem, sometimes it be regular Joes, because I know it's a fatal attraction on TV show, and it be regular Joe without even having money. They literally be working at grocery stores. No, and they stimulate the woman's mind.
I agree with you. This is why get you one woman, lock in, and you won't have to deal with all of this problem. Because let me tell you,
I want to add this too, Hakeem. And not just men with money. I would say this: men that are married, you're gonna have troubles too, because if let's say you're messing with somebody else, because they see you as a husband, like, yo, if he has a wife, if like I say, he sees you taking care of his wife. If he's doing that to her, he should do that to me. Not knowing, like, hey, you don't have the wife title and everything, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to take that title. It's like, if he's doing this, there's some women we think, like, say, hey, if I look better than her, this, like that, maybe I could take him, all that type of stuff. and then he's saying, you know, and then he's saying no, it's like, no, I'm saying my wife, and then she might take it the wrong way, say, no, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? I'm more better than her, a little better than her. I could take you from her and have that wife title, all that type of stuff.
Sexually irresponsible men.
There you go.
It goes back to that, bro. You'll never hear of people who have issues because they're not sexually. Have you heard Kendrick Lamar have any issues like that?
Nope, he's quiet.
No,
J. Cole. These guys are with girls that this is the main person you hear with this type of issue is Drake. Drake got somebody who put him on a restraining order. Now that girl was crazy. You got crazy people out there. You got to be careful who you're dealing with. Right. So this is why it's best to be very strategic about who you date, who you bring into your life, and then when you make that decision, you be like, hey, this is all I'm dealing with.
We gotta put it in two parts too. Sometimes these men are lying to these women. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact.
No, they do it all the time.
Exactly. So you can't get mad at them if you lying to them. They feed into the lie. So they fell in love with that lie. They fell in love with that delusion because that's what you feed into them.
You know that's a fact. So that there's a percentage of men that has to take accountability for that. But then there's men who just like it's just like, yo, bro, if you mind your effing business, you're not gonna put yourself in jeopardy or put your family in jeopardy. Because I remember a case maybe 10 years ago where a woman was a side chick. She went and killed the wife. Like you got chicks doing that now. Oh, all of us is gonna be together.
Look, I also look at the Chris Brown and Trey Songz situation.
Oh my God.
Perfect example. They can't practice their discipline.
No. And them niggas deserve to get sued. Nigga, you out here wilding. Yo, listen, if he was married, a lot of things married women do save you from a lot of problems. Stuff like that save you. If she know you have a stylist, your wife would tend to be there. Don't worry, baby, I'm gonna style you.
Exactly.
Your wife is tend to be your personal assistant. Oh, don't worry, she doesn't need to be here anymore. I'm not working, so I'm going to be here and be at your every beck and call. The shit that these dudes get tangled with is because they don't have a woman in their life to be that buffer, babe. I didn't like how she was looking at you. You know her like that?
Right. Exactly.
Prime example. Dame Dash had a lady living at his house one time. Mind you, Dame Dash has been with Raquel for a long time. The lady had the nerve to say that he came on to her. Why? His wife was in the house. You know what I mean?
Right.
But funny enough, she was there to be the buffer.
Right.
Like she was command number 2. So they easily threw that case out. This is why I'm saying, like, this is where we start talking about being sexually irresponsible and irresponsible as men. Like, and you know, a lot of men who doing this, and I'm not saying all, but the majority of men who are doing this don't have fathers in their life.
Yeah, no structure.
You know what I mean?
No structure, right.
Yeah, why do you have a side piece? Why do you have a side piece? Like,
I gave you already, that's in our nature, though.
You know what I mean?
Nature for women.
I would say your wife doesn't drain you enough?
No. It's in a man's nature to want more. That's just in our nature. It's just that. It's just who we like.
Listen. Can you afford more? Listen, people who practice polygamy have to be able to afford it.
Exactly.
But we gotta say something, Hakeem. Money is just a freaking tool, bro.
It is a tool. It is a tool, but here's the thing. If you practice a polygamy and you fucking 2 or 3 chicks raw, some of these women gonna have kids. Now you gotta house all these people, pay for tampons, and then deal with personality. Can you afford to deal with that mentally, emotionally, and financially?
And also being truthful to your spouse too.
Yeah, mama. You know, somebody that's a polygamist. That way, you gotta be straightforward with the women. You're not just be like, oh,
exactly.
I'm gonna just lie on women. I'm gonna just lie to I want.
Bro, let me tell you something. I barely got enough dick for one woman. For me to get three? For me to get three, my heart will be gone by then. Like I'll be on Viagra. I can't do it for everybody.
Right. There's some men that's different. Like King, I agree with Ronnie. It's like there's some men. To me, this is why I feel like you need to be honest with your girl. The first part, you know, if you first dating or with your wife and everything, you have to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like if men are more honest, you know, there could be some leeway, but a lot of men are not honest as well. I can attest to that. That's why they like to cheat. That's why it's called cheating, because they don't want to tell.
Man.
You got to. To me, you have to be honest. I feel like if you're honest, especially in a relationship or marriage, it would stand more and everything. You like to say, women don't like to me, women don't like to see you hold secrets like that.
Yeah.
Because they're always watching you. If they sense that you change, they're always watching.
Lord
like
Jesus, you can say that.
And the thing is, it's like they're always looking, and they always like digging from the past. And they'll keep it not just for weeks and months. They'll keep it for years, and build that case up, and build that case, and then show that case for it. That's why I feel like stuff like that you need to be upfront. Because if you don't say anything, women looking, they're really good investigators too. They're better than us in investigating. I'll tell you that.
Man, you're telling the truth, brother. Mm-hmm. You're telling the truth, and I think that it's imperative that we as men understand that, and understand the way we can solve problems like this is by not putting ourselves in those situations.
Exactly.
By not putting ourselves in those situations. And Blueface, him himself, he's notorious for messing with women. But here's the thing: the type of women he messed with are not quality.
No, they're not.
Half them girls in the house are not doctors, lawyers, or laude cum laude or something like that. These are girls. These are Instagram girls. Some of these are gutter rats.
Yeah. I want to say it, but I can't. No, I can't say it. They're low value women, man.
Man, you just say it. Just say it.
It's and like
going.
Sorry, man. Like I said, well, Blueface is dealing with they're low value women. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna say it like that. He's not messing with the quality of women that's, you know, you messing with women that you know, you tell them lies, it's gonna be some fatal attraction right there.
Basically, but how many guys in the industry are able to get quality women like that?
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah,
very hard.
You can have all that rap money. How many of these guys you know for sure dealing with quality women?
Exactly.
It's rare.
It's rare.
So you're gonna get some type of fatal attraction. I'm not saying the good women don't, but you're gonna get it more to somebody who don't have nothing to lose compared to somebody who got something to lose.
To lose. Yes, sir.
Like that's my thing on it, man. When I see you a person and I know you're like 730 or you're about to be over that bridge, take a step back. I'm like, oh, hold on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
And for me, I'm all about your mindset. If your mindset is different or not try to build like to be the best person that you're trying to be or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and also this gaining wisdom and this gaining wisdom and, you know, gaining knowledge and all that type of stuff. I feel like if you're stuck at a certain, if you don't want to learn, if you stop learning and you think you know everything, I can't talk to you because you're not, you know, because you might have a conversation, you know, I'm saying, and it won't go nowhere. You know, we're not learning from each another. I don't know if y'all try to get what I'm trying to say.
I 100% agree with you.
Right.
in the midst of getting to be with somebody, you have to be able to benefit from that person in long.
Right.
And I get where you're coming from is where you gaining something of substance for her as far as being able to educate yourself on some things or learn something or getting some energy from her. If not, the relationship doesn't mean anything.
There you go. Yep.
Like, so that's why that's why for me, my main question is key for me. I always ask a woman, is your father in your life? That's a big thing for me. Because here's the thing. If she has a father in your life, you might not get those type of issues. If she doesn't, you're in for a whirlwind. That's
true.
Facts.
Yeah.
So that was it.
That's my point on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Find you somebody who's been raised by a parent or come from a good, strong tribe system who knows and understand that you got to put your man first and stuff like that. Other than that, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Or understanding, because or also having a father figure. If you don't have a father, they could probably pass when you was an early kid, like I said, or having a father figure as well who's been there, and also knowing it's like how to work with your man as well. If you don't know how to work with a man in a relationship, I can't talk to you, man.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be
hard. Yeah.
Really, really hard.
Yeah.
No, that's facts. That's freaking facts, man. I was just listening in while I was going in. That's real talk. So any final thoughts, guys?
Find you a woman who has a good foundation of who she is, and it was raised in a 2-parent household, brothers. You do not have time to be Dr. Phil or Dr. Phil it in. Do not do that.
Concur with you, Hakeem. Hey, if you're not raised in 2-parent household or have a father in your life or a father figure, that to me, women, like I said, if you want to work it out with a man in a relationship, marriage, you gotta have some type of father figure or some type of man figure that will help you, so that can guide you, because you'll know because you won't disrespect or look at a man in a negative way. You'll see that man in a positive way, and then knowing when you're seeking with somebody, you'll look at other men as a positive, as something positive instead of negative. That's my final thoughts.
Right.
And my final thoughts is, if you're dealing with a fatal attraction, pay attention to the red flags early.
Facts.
Early. Now you choose.
Out of my mouth.
You get what I'm saying? And now you choose to make a choice because you're dealing with a hot chick, and man, you think this might be something I might do for a long haul. Mine is a choice you made, and you got to live with that choice at the end result. Point taken.
Basically.
And that being said, KL Culture Radio, guys,
we out.
We're out.